1, 2, 3. Do you want someone who makes your voices heard, who understands and listens to your every word? Someone who can advocate for your community, someone who believes in equal opportunity.
Uncle Heshy.
Vote for Flappish Girl and Uncle Heshy. They're the best candidates for you and me. Together they'll bring peace and prosperity to the whole district of Brooklyn. Just to wait and see. Let's go down to all those voting booths. Every vote counts, yes, it's up to you. And vote for Flappish Girl and Uncle Heshy, the greatest district leader for you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Just Enough Heshy Show. ST, my beautiful co-host, how are you this weekend?
I'm pretty good. A lot of things happened this week. Very confusing.
Me too, ST. You and me have a lot to talk about. It's a lot of personal things, but you know, our previous host, Dave, is as you know, he's still sitting here, and I want to scream at him a little bit. He made a joke. He tried to make fun of me.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said, "How is the Yankees?" Because he knows I'm a big-time Yankee fan. Let me tell you, Dave, not only are we coming back big time, we're going to win the World Series, and Boston's going to be in third place, not second place. Look at him. He's shaking. I think he picked up his middle finger, no?
No.
Dave, you got to announce me. Heshy is coming on the show. We'll enjoy. Anyways, ST, we're going to talk about our week. I want to talk about a lot of stuff. You know, there was somebody that was run over in the middle of the week. We're going to talk about that in Borough Park. We're going to talk about my political run, about fake news. We're going to talk about a lot of people this week. And we're going to talk about you. Plus, ST, I'm a little depressed right now because people are just coming after me from all sides. So maybe on this show,
I'm going to give you some moral support.
And you're going to give me some of your change, pains, healing.
Yes. Let's do it.
So anyways, everybody, ST, tell me about the show a little bit and let's go.
We have Orchidia. They are a kosher dairy restaurant that has a buffet every single day from 12 to 3. It's $25 a person, all you can eat, including sushi, coffee, tea. It's the only kosher place, mostly. I mean, there's one other maybe place, but
okay.
That's Orchidia. They're located at 4815 12th Avenue. We have Soft Fusion Inc. They're a software development company that can propel your business to new heights. They've been doing this for 15 years. They help your business run smoother. And you can get a free consultation at 718-215-9800. We have Pescata Carne. They're a delicious meat restaurant located at 509 Avenue P. And they have things like duck and gnocchi and skirt steak. And it's very delicious. If you're starving, go there. We have Pescata New York, the dairy version of that restaurant. They're located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. Amazing food. I love their salmon shallots. I wonder if they've been selling like double because I just love it so much.
I bet you they are, ST. I bet you they are.
So yeah, you should go to them. I already said their locations. They're amazing. And of course, we have changepain@gmail.com. If you are feeling in pain or you have no support, you don't know what to do, I can't say that I know the best of everything, but I feel like I've done a lot of research and can help and just figure out solutions on how to think of things, how to handle things, how to be in the right when you're, let's say, having an argument.
How do they call you?
They can call me at 347-687-9995. My office is located in Borough Park.
Just by the way, last week when me and Esty were leaving the show, somebody called you, and in the middle of the night, you went to help them.
Yeah, that's true.
That was wonderful. I had to drop you off, go to the office. She was wonderful.
Yeah, I had a client.
She went to help them. Very important, very good. Also, we have Chamula Jewelers. They're located at 944 Kings Highway. You can call them at 718-336-1980 for private showings and so on. They're a family-owned business for over 40 years. They specialize in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. I actually sent one of my nephews in there recently who called them and took care of them. And they're very good. You can bring your old jewelry in and redesign and freshen it up for a new look. Chamula Jewelers, they've got the sparkle for you. Again, their address is 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980. And then, of course, you have ttstyles.com, Tehila Tishla. TEETEESTYLES.com. You can check her website, what she does. She does makeup, wigs, very good prices. Private call, you can call her again, 718-675-6842. Again, TEETEESTYLES.com. And you can email her at TEHILA@TEETEESTYLES.com. And of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions. We help you with stop work orders, vacate orders, inspections. We help you with code compliance. We go to court for your ECB violations and corrections. We help owners and show them how to get into compliance. We do expediting for DOB, FDNY, and DEP violations. We help with settlements. We do for FDNY criminal tickets. We specialize in evictions. We help you get your guests turned back on. We're located in Borough Park, Brooklyn, at 5318 16th Avenue, on the corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street, where SD has an office nearby. Again, 5318 16th Avenue, on the corner of 54th Street and 16th Avenue. You can call for private appointments at 718-871-0382. Again, 718-871-0382. And of course, we have China Glot. What a great place. Forget the 9-day menu now, which was great. The regular menu is wonderful. My wife went in there to order for me. I told her, don't tell them it's for me. Just get a good meal, because I don't want something special. I want you to make it for me. Let them treat us like a regular customer. They were just great. Their chicken dishes, the beef kebabs. They're just. I don't even know what it is. The whole Chinese premier restaurant idea is, and it's a beautiful.
And they were the first ones. I don't think we had Chinese food before them. I feel like they were one of the first ones to come out with kosher Chinese food.
Forever, and his ambiance is good. His waiters are good. They treat you so nice. Yeah. They're located at 4413 13th Avenue, on the corner of they're on 13th Avenue between 44th and 45th Street. Again, 4413 13th Avenue. You can find them at ChinaGlatt.com, ChinaGlatt.com, or you can call them to reserve a table at 718-438-2576. Again, 718-438-2576. SD, when you want to call into the show, forget that they can see us on YouTube and Facebook. They can click my link on YouTube and Facebook and WhatsApp and Twitter. But besides clicking our links, how do you call into the show? And you can check us out on YouTube, by the way, JustEnoughHeshy.com or Just Enough Heshy. Type in by YouTube and you can get us. But go ahead, SD.
Yeah, you can call us at 718-303-9090 and
ask any questions, especially this week. So, SD, now that our show is beginning, I want to just start with a few things. Forget about the people that, I'm running for election for the district leader position of the 48th district. And I had a rough week with my competitor this week, and a lot of haters that called in on WhatsApp and text me and tried to excite me. By the way, everybody, if you're looking into the camera on YouTube, you will see my poster, regular guy, stand up for you. So we will stand up for you. I'm always there for you. Like this week, Esther. Today's only Monday, and I helped somebody lift a stop work order, and then another person to show them how to compliance, and another person who had an unsafe building, and I met the inspector there, and I showed them how the building is safe and what you want us to get into compliance. And we went to court to get a whole bunch of stuff dismissed and lower the violations of penalization. So you're talking that my work hours are very busy. And yesterday, I want to tell you what happened. On Friday, I was notified by some fake news, breaking news. This guy, Yossi Schlussel, who makes believe he's my friend. And he makes believe he's a reporter, a press reporter. He's not. He's some dumbbell guy who makes believe he's press on Twitter. And he calls me up and says, oh, you're off the ballot. So I got a little upset. What do you mean I'm off the ballot? Oh, the Board of Elections, Mr. Schwartz tried to I'm telling you, Mr. Schwartz tried to steal the election. He used this guy, Jacob Lando, who's a rat pig that I hate. And he went and get him to sign his paperwork. The guy doesn't even know how to fill out paperwork. And he filled out objecting against me. And we know it's Mr. Schwartz. So everybody says, how do you know it was Mr. Schwartz? And Mr. Lando didn't do it himself. Mr. Lando doesn't know anything. But anyways, how do we know?
So I don't know. Why wouldn't they just compete fairly? Why would they just get you off the ballot?
Because that's what he wants, because he knows he's going to lose the election, and he's done nothing in 2 years. So then he got a second objective by this guy named Solomon Chonia. Or Chania, whatever his name is, some kid, and you should see his picture. I don't think he even has an ADIQ. So anyways, he was talking, I called him up and we were talking about it, and he starts talking about politics. I said, why don't you come on the show? And I said, I understand they paid you to sign the papers. He says, well, they didn't really pay me. They gave me some gifts. I said, what does that mean? And he starts talking politics. I said, did you fill out the forms? He says, no, I didn't fill out the forms. They came to me. I said, how did they find you? And something with the club or gave me some stories. So I said, come on the show. And he starts chatting with me on Twitter, but he doesn't want to come on the show. All these people, they know how to WhatsApp.
Who, your competitor?
Not my competitor has these people, right. This guy, Jacob Landau, he joined one of my WhatsApp groups. A man I don't like. So I deleted him from my WhatsApp group. He starts texting me, "Oh, you sissy!" I mean, you should see what he did to me over here.
Oh man,
You
people
sissy!
hide behind
You
texts.
I said, "Come on my show."
Say it to my face.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, everybody's sending me your texts." I said, "Fine," and I don't mind. And I did. Everybody told me ignore him, Heshy, and I was ignoring him. I just forwarded all my texts because this way, instead of them, they take a picture of me if I drop a piece of garbage on the floor, if I scream on the street, or I fight back. They're videoing, they're sending it all out, which I don't really care because I know
anything
I'm a
can be
good guy.
put in a bad perspective.
And this
right.
other animal, this guy Yankee Sofa, yesterday he calls me up. He says, "Oh, you're a thief, and you stole money, and you cheat on your wife." And my wife was sitting in the car. So I said, "Linda, I want you to hear this." I said, "Listen, what accusations? Linda, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I prepare sandwiches. I go to the hospital. I go then to synagogue. So I'm surrounded by people. I'm in the office with 10 people. Then I go to inspections with inspectors and owners. Then all day long, I'm working in the office or in the field with workers and construction workers. Then I come home on Monday night. I'm with you on the show right afterwards.
It's like, when did I have the time?
I wish that 11 o'clock I'm home with my wife. In the last 28 years, I've been away from my wife for 9 months and 1 week. There was a place that I couldn't get out of. And another place, 30 days that I wasn't with my wife throughout the 28 years. Where was I? I was with my mother in Israel with her sick. I was taking care of her in the hospital. I visit people. I slept there. So my wife knows that there's never a night that I'm not home with her.
Right.
But let's not even forget that he accused me of this. And I said to him, well, on Wednesday nights.
What's if you answered every time someone said this to you?
But I do. I've been answering like
No.
Trump.
What's if you answer, are you talking about yourself? Because they always are.
But this
guy, is he married? Does he cheat on his wife? Why is he telling you about you? He's telling you about himself.
Oh, he's a bad man.
No, but I love that. Anytime someone tells you something, say, "Oh, so you're talking about yourself?" They'll be like, "You're this, Heshy. You're this thing, this." You'll be like, "Oh, so you're talking about yourself?" But you can't see it in me unless it's in you.
But I'm part of like 100 WhatsApp groups, and my councilman Kalman Yeager said to me once, "Heshy, delete all the WhatsApp groups. You're not gonna." I said, "Kalman, I am not one of you guys. Last election, I was quiet, I was nice, I behaved myself, and they just came after me, And now again, I've been answering all the questions of my past and my history, and then again they bring it back up. I said, "But I've answered all these questions." No, I didn't hear it. Every one guy says.
Maybe you need like a page to answer all your things, so they can look at. You can be like, "Oh, I'm not answering it to you again. Look at my page."
So they sent out a video again from 8 years ago where the synagogue went and tried to close down a bar that I was helped them get legalized. Owned by a Jewish person.
They didn't tell me it was owned by a Jew. They said that you took on the non-Jewish against
owned by a
Jews.
Jew. We got him legal. We got him permits. Everything up and running. Now, I didn't know the history of this building. The building is owned by a Syrian Jew as well.
Right.
So it's next door to the synagogue. So what happened was there was a place called the Kosher Gym. Did you ever hear of the Kosher Gym?
I did. I used to go.
So it was just for women. So the synagogue closed down the Kosher Gym by telling them, "Oh, it's for naked women and walking around," which is not true.
Wow.
But it was only so they got them out of business, made the whole protest, whatever, and the Kosher Gym went out of business and closed down. So the owner now had no tenants and was paying a mortgage. He got some company that had boxes going in and out, some shipping company. They called the police on them. They were ticketing. They were giving them a hard time.
Did the shul close down now?
No, the shipping company moved out. So then when we opened the bar, they came over to me. They said, "Listen to me, we'll pay you $10,000 to screw your owner." I says, "I can't. I represent him." Now I got him all approved, and they took him to court and they tortured him. They called on him 168 times, this synagogue. Now I didn't care. They were fighting it out. I just told, and I kept helping the synagogue get into the bar get into compliance. They went to court. So I was called into the liquor bar to testify. And I said, "Listen, it was a 2-hour testimony and they only taped 5 minutes." I said, "This synagogue, which is not really a real synagogue, but they were a synagogue." I said, "They just illegally going after this bar and they're trying to put them out of business for no reason. There's no sex on it."
You said that they wanted the
building.
building.
I testified for the bar. I said, "Listen to me. I go check out the bar. I see Jewish people in there, religious people. I see that they're following the rules. They're in compliance. There's no sex on the street. They're not breaking car windows. I live 2 blocks away."
No, someone told me that there was a bunch of stabbings and shootings, so they didn't want it near them.
But it was not true. I was there. It was never happening.
You said every night it was a thing.
I was there. Yes, they had music and party, but that was it. So then I found out the story. What happened was the synagogue wanted to expand, and they offered this owner $300,000 for a building. This building is worth $2 million. So they said, "If you don't let us buy the building from you for this lower price, we're going to put you out that you'll never be able to pay your mortgage. You'll never be able to rent it." Now that's called blackmail. They even came to me and offered. So what do you think I'm going to do? I defend the little one, just like this Jacob Landau. He wasn't happy with this person who inherited the house. He says, well, your mother-in-law who left the house to you, she hated you. So, and then he says,
oh, because she hated me.
and
It's
then
not mine
Jacob
anymore.
Landau straight out said to him on video, you rented it to non-Jewish people. You have no right to rent it to.
So first off, Jews have got to stop with this divide, okay? Yes, we stick up for our own kind, like you stick up for your family, but you don't help people you don't not help people in the street.
He got more money from a non-Jewish person, so he rented it out. So this guy was so upset, he called the building department. On video, he says, I'm going to call the building department. We'll call them out. And he got violations. What did I do? I wasn't even involved in the case. But he says, go to the Crook Tischler. So when I saw the video, the guy came to me and said, sure, I'll help you. And I got his violations dismissed. I got his stop work order lifted.
So he kind of messed himself over.
He messed himself up. Then I got into the case. And matter of fact, I charged the rabbi so little because I just wanted to prove a point what I could do. And the rabbi kisses me and comes to me and loves me. I said, listen, this is what I do. I help people all the time.
Why can't we just support each other?
I don't know. And this guy comes in. So this guy now is texting me and wants me to reply to, but I'm not going to reply to this low-life piece of garbage.
I don't know. I would love it. Any person you have a problem with, you both sit down in front of me and I mediate for both of you.
Well, that's my... Anyways, Esty, right now I'm going to tell you a quote of the day.
Yeah, you forgot that.
Fault. I did not forget.
I don't know. If you forget it, you get mad at me like it's my fault.
It is your fault, Esty. Anyways, here's my quote of the day, and I want you to hear this. Is a very good one. I purposely kept it because I wanted to... By the way, everybody, my website is up and running. I want you to donate money, if you can, to my Yes campaign. I've raised money and I need more, and I'm going to tell you why. It's called VoteUncleHeshy.com. 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 You can see it on
which district? District leader? The 48th district.
You could donate $1, $25. I want to show people my support. I want you to give me a few dollars. Let me win this campaign because I donated now for a young man in jail who's we're reappealing his case with Schwartz, and with Mr. Dershowitz is helping us, a young religious man. I'm helping him. I was in jail. In the morning, I went to federal. Then I went to the state jail. I went to visit. 9 hours of driving yesterday. And that's what I do every other Sunday.
And you know, when they tell you about jail in your past, right, they make it sound like it's a negative thing. So first off, you weren't trying to do anything wrong, first off.
But they just make accusations.
Second of all, this was your path. You had to go to jail because of that, you visit so many people in jail. You don't think that helped make you notice, hey, there are Jews in jail that are suffering, that if you hadn't gone, you wouldn't have even noticed.
I even support 19 families that come out of it. You know what I mean? I have a young man now who says, oh, Heshy, I can't tell you what I did bad. And I said, I don't want to know what you did bad. You're doing your time. You made your deal, whatever it is.
Right.
And they listen to our show, by the way.
Yeah, I know. People in jail
all over the place.
We support you.
We don't support you. We want you to do better. We are going to help you wherever you can. You help.
We support them. Even if they made a mistake, they're going to be better.
Right.
And I just want you to know, all you people in jail, right? You feel like there's no hope a lot of times, like you can't get out. In a second, anything can change. Like Rabashkin, he said that he knew he was getting out and he got out early. Believing that there's hope creates the hope. If you believe there's no hope,
and you can't get salvation. Right. So that's what I do. I go, I feed them, I buy them food, I sit there for hours. Let me ask you this.
Before you were in prison, did you ever do this?
Never.
It didn't even occur to you. You weren't exposed to it.
I went for not ratting on somebody. If I would have cooperated like the other 100 people, I would have never had any issues. My mistake was that I did give up my family for it because I felt that I didn't do anything. I wasn't involved with it. And don't come to me if you know what's going on.
You have to follow your truth.
Right. So
what I'm saying is that it's not a negative thing at all. This experience helped you help other people in jail when there's very few people doing that.
They bring up and they change the story. Why? Anyways, here we go. Anyway,
you can't control the story.
Here's my quote of the day. Are you ready?
Go.
This is as true as it gets. In everyday life, we are given one life, and the decision is ours. Whether to wait for the circumstances to make up our mind, or whether to act, and act is to live. I have made up my mind. Every day for me is a living. I act. I jump. I do it. Yes, this quote is for me today, Esty, and for all of you out there.
Take it.
We know that you get knocked down. Stand up, fight it out, and so on. Anyways, now on the lighter side of stuff, I have to tell you a story. And my wife didn't really like this too much because whatever it is. So here we go. Are you ready for it?
Go for it.
Okay. Where's the story? I have it over here somewhere.
No, take your time.
Well, I take my time. One day we can't do it.
All right. No, don't take your time.
Anyways, I have a friend. His name was Larry Feldman. And he was having a bit of marital tensions in his household.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to figure out just what to do about it. In the course of our conversation, me and him, I said to him, I was trying to be all holy and stuff. I said to him, quite often God speaks to us through our wives.
Yes.
So my wife Larry looks at me and says, "Oh yeah, well I'm pretty sure God doesn't use that kind of language." So whatever.
I feel like God wouldn't have a problem with that kind of language because we just put meaning to words.
Now, before I talk about my campaign, I want to talk a little bit about something that happened this weekend.
Okay.
There was last Shabbos. I was home because I had to do some volunteer work. A lot of people went away, and I hurt my foot. I had a little operation on it, whatever it was. So I stayed in town. And on Shabbos, there was a video that came out that everybody saw that there was a non-Jewish person on Shabbos backing his car out of 56th Street, and he ran over 3 Jewish guys.
How does that happen?
Then not only did he run them over, he ran over a second time, and I saw a video of it today, a trail of blood on the floor.
Oh God.
Okay, the rain couldn't even wash it away. He ran away, and he got away with it. They called the police, and the police said they were never even going to find it. This organization called Shemira, wonderful organization.
Yeah.
And they went, and not only did they track down and watch the videos, they investigated. They found where they tracked the car. They waited by the car for hours till the guy came out. They arrested him and called the police. The police chief said what kind of a great job there is.
Wow. Go Shemira.
The councilman said what kind of a great job there. These guys went and investigated, not just went and tracked and captured them. I came out at nighttime and I went to the spot.
Why don't the police want to work this hard?
I don't know.
Do they not have access to the cameras?
These Shemira guys have just gone out of their way to do such good work.
Above and beyond.
Above and beyond.
Did they start because of like the Shomer politics?
No, it's not. Let's not even discuss the Shomer politics. We're talking about that this organization is a helpful organization that just is. There are other organizations, but these guys
want to help.
What they did so much. They deserve credit for investigation. Using
they should
their
get honorary
brains,
detective badges.
But the point is, and the way they caught them, and they didn't do anything wild, and they caught these guys, and this was not just a regular hit and run. This was a hate crime because this guy ran them over twice.
So was this guy arrested?
And he was arrested. Remember, he backed up. He waited for a car to pass.
Did he not think he would get caught? Like what?
Maybe because it was Shabbos. Who's going to catch him? And he zoomed. I don't really know what the thinking of these guys, but these guys were brilliant. So everybody says, "Oh," and then I went out and made a video at nighttime on the spot. And I didn't thank Shemira properly. All I did was I said, "Look, there's a hate crime, and I wanted everybody to know about it. And I want to know where my competitor, Mr. Schwartz, is, and all the politicians. They should be screaming. Not one. You didn't need no hiking. Nobody coming out and screaming about this." Anyways, the next day I went on WhatsApp and Twitter and Facebook, and I did thank Shemira properly, and I want you to know you guys are wonderful. So a lot of people tweeted me, "Oh, big deal! Shemira found one thing. They did one thing great." First of all, they have 10.
Why would you minimize someone doing something right?
So this week there was a shul called Chernobyl. They're located on 41st and 12th Avenue, and they were robbed of a bunch of their books.
Like Sfarim?
Sfarim.
Why?
I don't know. Somebody robbed them.
You can't buy it? Like
whatever it was, maybe Holy Book, special, nice leather stuff. They came in, or maybe they robbed other stuff. The Shemira came in. Again, they do investigation.
How? There was cameras?
I don't know how. They very smart. These boys are very smart.
Wow.
They came in, they investigated. I'm not talking just tracking them down. It was already a crime that was already committed. They tracked them down, they caught him, and then they went and they asked for the stuff back. And somehow maybe this guy got scared or whatever it is, and he got away and he gave it back. And
I'm calling Shemira next time.
And Shemira is really a very cool organization. And I'm telling you, they support me 100%. At least I'm hoping so. And of course, I'm very involved with helping whenever one of their boys get in trouble or one of their people. I will help them with their books, or with their houses and so on. And I have done so. And I love you, Shemira, and you are really deserve all the credit. So I want to tell everybody out there, there's an organization, Shemira. They have a website called CWSP, Charlie William Sam Paul SHMIRA, Shemira, SW, again, one more time, CWSPSHMIRA.org. That's their website. You could donate to them. Again, $1.05. They have a big budget. They have trucks and radios and I
wonder what their joining policy is.
The point is, forget their joining policy. That these guys want to help. Okay, so I'm just telling you that Shemira is very good. Again, everybody, you can call in at 718-303-9090. Now I'm going to tell you about my problems before we go on with some of yours. Are you ready?
Okay, go for it.
So my competitor filed objections against me with this Landau.
Why did they do that? Why just compete fairly?
So we went and we fought them, and we went line by line, and again the Board of Elections finally ruled on Friday that I have my signatures are good and I'm back on the ballot. I didn't know about it, but this guy Yossi Schlussel comes out, breaking news, and another loser, breaking news, Heshy's off the ballot. So when I saw this, I got a little depressed and a little upset. And these guys know better. They're involved. They're supposedly press guys. They're involved with the Board of Elections. That's what they claim all the time. So I went on video. I said, listen, they got me. What should I do? I'm going to continue the fight. Again, lawyers, 10,000 fight. They just want you to blow your campaign funds. So
why don't they just have faith they can win on their own instead of trying to be sabotage?
Nice, right? So I didn't fight them, and now I want to use the money to campaign, so people should know I am. Last time people said, "Oh, we didn't know who you are. We didn't see your face, Heshy." So now I have my posters going up, my WhatsApp. I have people advertising for me, talking for me, making calls. So we're spending the money the proper way to get my name out there. I don't want to spend $1 million. It's a waste of money. Right. I want to use my money to help people in jail, feed people, help Sheva Sachem. We package 101 meals every Thursday night, and it costs me every week money. I have 2 girls. One girl just graduated high school. We pay tuitions. Plus, I have to live also. Just to take money out and spend it on stupid stuff. So anyways, they come out and they got me off the ballot, they claimed. And I was a little depressed. I called my son. I was a little depressed. My son, Moshe, and his wife comes over. Tati, don't worry about it. And then I went on the radio. I said, listen, under WhatsApp, I said, listen, there's still a write-in ballot. I'm not giving up. But yes, I think I'm off the ballot. Anyways, I got a call right before Shabbos. The Board of Elections ruled for me.
Wow.
So, and I did blame Mr. Schwartz. Mr. Schwartz comes out right away. Well, it's not, and they're all breaking news. They were so happy. They spread the word that everybody should know not to vote for me. They're tricking the public. They're trying to lie to the public. And this is what Mr. Schwartz's tactics are. Not only did he not get me off the ballot with this guy, Frank Sedio, he says that the Democratic Party by itself decided not to check his signatures, but to check mine. I didn't object to his signatures, but he objected to mine. And I said, it's not true. They're not allowed to do that. It's their policy. I even spoke to them, and it's not true. I have a friend of mine. They don't just go to a candidate and go after your policy. But he said it too. And then he tweeted on the tweet. You should see this tweet. I did not authorize it. I'm a Das Torah, and I could have gone to Mr. Tischler to court, which he didn't go to court. He went to the Board of Elections first, and I could get Mr. Tischler off the ballot. That's what he tells everybody. So he's not only did he lie, and everybody who retweeted it knows that this is a straight out lie, that the Democratic Party doesn't do it themselves. This is Mr. Schwartz's MO for the last 2 years. Lies, 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 taking money, not helping people, telling you stories, tweeting out make-believe stuff. He's taking pictures with, he had a drunken party with this guy, Needham, and he invited a whole bunch of people, not the regular people. He invited a bunch of people to his party to collect money, and he only collected like $2,000, I heard. And he tried to get freebies from the community. First, he hasn't even filed his documents, everybody. But anyways, besides that, whatever, because he checks my documents. They post, this guy Yossi Schlussel goes to the campaign finance board, takes copies of my filings and posted, this is what Tischler got and who gave it to him. Nobody's done it to him. Again, this is one of Mr. Schwartz's tactics to embarrass me.
Maybe it was one of his people who are invested.
But the point is you got to stop them. You don't see my people doing it. I have 30 people working for me. I have 13 people in my office. I could object to him. I can go after him. So everybody says, hey, she ignore them. But no, I will answer back. I will fight back. Last time in the last campaign, I was quiet and nice and gave the people just to decide. But the people said, listen, we didn't hear from you. We heard from them, the lies and the stories. So we believe them. Like this story with the bar. The
question is, how much are people really looking for truth, and how much do they want to know, which candidate's actually better, or they just do whatever?
So my point is, look, I don't like Greg. Somebody says to me, Heshy, all of a sudden you started going to the hospital. All of a sudden you started going to the jail. All of a sudden you started taking kids.
No, this has been going on for years.
For years.
Hello, listen to our radio show 4 years ago. The same thing.
Right. And we're doing, Thursday night. Usually I never go away for the weekend early. Mm-hmm. I stay here. I have stuff to do Thursday night with packaging boxes. Friday, I have to make some sandwiches and I drop it off. And me and Linda have stuff to do, and we run upstate and we feed 10 or 15 people who come to us for the weekend. This week, I said, Linda, I know you're working so hard. Let's go up early and we'll leave like 6, 7 o'clock. My partner Penny says, never going to leave early. I said, you're going to see I'm leaving early. We packed up our thing. I loaded the car. This came up. Somebody called me that 10 o'clock at night. I raised, Linda, I grabbed your hand. We're going out the door. I promise you. She says, you can't drive at night. It's too long. You're going to be tired. You just worked 14 hours, another 4 hours. I said, I'm tired. I said, Linda, even if we get stuck, we'll stop off. We'll buy sandwiches, maybe a motel. We're going to go. We're going to have a good time. As I'm opening the door, a young man there who we helped for the last couple of years, who's getting married, beautiful boy. He's graduated college. I'm so proud of him and his father and his family, his sisters. Mm-hmm. They all did great, and they were always involved with us, and they love me. He brings me 2 young men. He says, Heshy, these people are on the street. I said, so what do you want from me? He says, they're sleeping in a spa on 16th or 15th Avenue and 61st Street, $20 a night. One mother threw out. One guy, take him in. I said, listen, I'm scared. They're young, with the accusations going out there today. What do you want from me? He says, Heshy, you're the only one we can come to. I
Come
said,
on, there's always someone else to help.
but they
They
came to
can't
me,
put everything
and
on
it was
you.
10 o'clock at night already, 11, and Linda was pissed. I said, listen, sweetie, I can't let it go. And we did was we set up the guest house room, and we put them together at 1:30 in the morning. Linda said, I'm not going with you. And I woke
Wow.
up the next morning at 5 a.m. Come on, Linda, come on, come on. And she was screaming at me, 5 in the morning? I said, I get up 4:30. So she got up, we packed our car, we went up early Friday, and we did. So I'm just telling you,
Wow.
this is what I do.
Maybe
Now,
that's what we should do.
I feel
Create a center for kids that are being kicked out of their
but
parents'
that's my
house.
point. Why don't we have more youth centers? Why do we only have one?
I don't think
Why
do
don't
we have
more?
one even?
We have two. One called Our Place, which is terrible.
You can't sleep there.
No, right? And we have also you can't sleep there. We need to
I
create.
mean, a housing for kids that are like
dormitory.
under 20 and have nowhere to live.
Not only 20, 21, 22 places that we can give
So
dormitories.
what age?
I don't know. People who are in trouble. We need like you know how many families in Borough
You know
Park?
what? I would love to do that. Create a youth center that really helps people.
I know 20 different families that have open houses like mine that take people in for Shabbases on weekends and feed them.
There's something called Shabbos.com where you can go to people's houses.
Okay, but I know people who when you come from Israel for hospital and you need operation, they take you in, they take care of you. These are wonderful people, but we need more of this. We need places where these can go. We need mental health.
Everybody shoulders the burden burden is lighter.
We need to have a place where we can have volunteer doctors coming in to treating, volunteer psychiatrists coming in to treat these young boys. We need drug rehab centers where we can talk to them. I still have this kid on the street that I'm chasing every single week. He's on the street doing crack, and I'm fighting with him and crying with him and talking with him.
Introduce him to me.
There's only so much you can do, Esty. So this is what I do, and this is what we try. You can give people hope.
It's the most.
I'm telling you that I'm running for district leader. Yes, I'm pissed. Yes, I will fight back. Yes, this is what I do, Esty, and this is why I'm upset with the things that goes on. But Esty, I want to just.
I would love to open up a center in Brooklyn. But the problem is, it's just real estate's so expensive. Like, where would you put them?
I bet you would get stuff anyway.
If we can find a person that's willing to donate their place, I would run that youth center and make people coming out of there healthy adults. Like, I believe that 100%. Like, they'd have where to sleep. You'd set them up with jobs. I'm also good at finding people jobs in apartments. Like, I try to do that. It's not my favorite thing. I'd rather give people inspiration. But if we have a center that's, open, that people can sleep, we can help them find a job. We help them become emotionally healthy and stable, where they don't just stay there for their life. It's maybe 1 year you live there, and after that year you're self-sufficient, or even a shorter amount of time. It doesn't have to take so long. I just hope that there's if enough people want to do it and want to fund this youth center, let me know. I'm willing to direct it.
I just want you to know something, that I care about my community, not my personal life, because I don't need anything, really.
Right.
I'm pretty happy with what I got.
Thank
and
God.
I am. I'm always happy. I always tell Linda, we're lucky with what we have. We're lucky we got a couple of chances and so on. And I believe in family values. I believe that Schwartz is teaching what brotherly love is not about. I believe that he's not a good candidate to be the district leader anymore. He had 2 years and he didn't show what he can do it. I don't believe he's a leader. I don't believe that he's just filling a spot in a hole. People never knew the difference, where I am the difference. Our most common leak in my neighborhood is that we inhabit a small area. Okay, we inhabit a small area, and Flatbush, Midwood, and Borough Park. And I cherish our children. And I'm scared. Who will I entrust it to? Mr. Schwartz is somebody I don't entrust my future neighborhood. I'm the stand-up. I will let your voices be heard. I will be here for you. I'm the candidate for you. I know I'm wasting a lot of this show on my time.
That's fine.
But that's what I'm talking about. And I care about a lot of things, Esty. Just like, in the newspaper, this week. And I want to read you a couple of stories, Esty. Again, every day I get screamed at about guns and fighting and more guns. Here, this kid, his father was killed 8 years ago by a gun.
Oh, wow.
A couple of days ago, he was killed by a gun.
Wow, I guess it just runs in that family.
And the mother says we live in a bad neighborhood. Guns, guns, guns. Now they found down. Now there's a way. Now there's a new way to make a gun on 3D copy machine. That the 3D machines that they make stuff. There's a way to make guns, plastic guns that can't be traced. And yeah. And here's a way to.
Why? That machine was so great. I was talking about how this machine would literally, no one will have to work. It'll just say clothing, and it'll print out the perfect dress for you, and it'll print out everything you need. And the first thing they think of is guns. It's like, come on, there's so many useful.
So many. It's like
once they learn how to print out food, that's it. World Hunger, you put one printer in Africa, and you just keep like uploading apples
So
or something.
remember when I told you about the fake news?
Yeah.
Okay. So President Trump screams fake news, and he tells you the truth. Listen, CNN, I watch CNN, and they knock President Trump all the time. Not President Bush, by the way. It's President Trump. And they knock him. They talk bad about him, how stupid and this and best take, and they keep going a million. So he's calling the press dangerous. This guy, what's his name again? He is the Sunday. He's called. He's the in a statement Sunday Times. A.G. Schlusberger says that the White House is implored that Trump to back off from is deeply troubling. That the word fake news and untrue is harmful. Why? Because people won't trust the news. People won't. It's harmful that you're telling, and the
Maybe there
enemies
could be rules.
and the enemies of the state. But a lot of times, these news reporters, like in my case, they just spit things out. They make stuff up or they twist it. And you're right, it's fake news. Maybe it has a little truth of it, or it is truthful, or the way they're telling the story, it might be truthful in a way. But these guys are hurtful. The press is not something to be believed. You know.
Yeah, you know, as any news station that's biased, you can't believe. If they are knocking one candidate and they never say anything good about it, you cannot trust that they're being biased. You'd have to be able, if you were a true news station, you would have to say the good and bad about every situation you talk about so that people can make their own opinions. If you're saying only bad or only good, then I feel like that's not being honest with the public, and you're just saying, "Oh, hey, everyone, agree with what I'm agreeing with."
Right. So this one guy who always calls into the show, Elke, he's going to scream at me about guns again. But again, a Manhattan state senator wants to make ghost guns disappear. Senator Brad Hoylman, whatever his name is, a Democrat, is introducing a bill that would ban ghost guns and 3D firearms in New York.
They're barely existing, and already they're banning it.
Ghost guns are weapons that are assembled from parts easily purchased online from technology like 3D printers. Many cannot be detected by metal detectors because they are made of plastic parts.
You can make a gun out of plastic now?
Yeah, Steve.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I'm going to get to all you tweets in a minute. You
now,
can
as soon as they can make it
like
marijuana not detected through the airplane thing made out of plastic, that would be nice.
718-303-9090, 718-303-9090. And that's one of the final stories of the day. Now, you're going to be upset with me on this one.
Okay.
But you know what? A woman got pregnant. She's a JFK security worker working outside.
Okay.
I got you, sweetheart. You're pregnant. I got you. So she wants to be transferred to a different job because the toxic fumes from outside is getting to her and she's pregnant.
Okay.
So take a leave of absence. No, you're transferring me. If you don't transfer me, I'm going to sue you. But that's your job, is to work outside. They don't, and the guy tells her, we don't have any other job for you inside. She had to take a leave of absence. She's upset about it. But that's your job.
Can she win?
I don't know if she can win. But the point is, she just picks a lawsuit and they come after you just like that out of the blue.
We should do what Israel does. If you're going to do a lawsuit, you have to pay for both lawyers, so people think twice about it.
My point is let me just to give you an example. I'm a window washer, right? I'm washing windows. Now it's raining today, or it's raining for the last 3 weeks. Since I can't wash your windows, I want you to give me a job washing your floors, but I don't need you to wash my floors. So you're going to sue me. This is the way it works. This is wrong. This lady is wrong, and I believe it. I understand you were pregnant. I'm not saying you shouldn't get pregnant. It's very nice. You should have a baby. But if this is what you chose, you have to be prepared for the consequences. Like me, if something goes wrong, or I couldn't do something, or I want to go on vacation, I don't have to get paid unless I'm entitled to it and earned it. And these are the things that bother me, everybody. And I want you to know something. I am disappointed with a lot of things that go out on there, and I'm going to express my opinion, just like I express it now, just like I express my campaign. I want you to vote for me on September the 13th. By the way, Esty, on August the 1st, there's going to be a big pizza party where I want you to come register for.
Wait, when is this the one? No, that's not the big barbecue in August. That's something else.
Right.
Pizza party.
We're going to talk about the pizza party.
Give me location. First off, there's so many WhatsApps. You give out one piece of information to any WhatsApp, everyone's there in seconds. It's so easy for anything to go viral. You literally just have to send it to 10 groups.
I'm going to be WhatsApping it there. So you're going to be able to meet me and greet Adina, which is the Flatbush girl, a wonderful girl. And we're going to give you free pizza. There's there's a minimum age to attend. Whatever, you must be at least 18 or 19 years old to get a free pizza, but you can bring your kid. It's a major meet and greet happening on August 1st. We're giving out free slice of pizza. We're starting at 6:30 p.m. Come by and say hello. Take a selfie with us. Don't take a selfie. It's on August 1st. It's located at 549 Kings Highway. 5. We would like you to register to vote as well.
Wait, if someone registers to vote now, can they still put it in
Yeah. Don't
by
worry about
this
it.
election?
Right. They have yummy pizza. You can check out the website, which I'll text you, www.evenbrite.com. It's a pizza party with me. You're going to come meet me. You're going to have a good laugh. We'll give you a free slice of pizza. And my partner texted me, "You better not eat pizza, you fat guy." Yeah,
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he's beautiful. You should see Penny. He's very
Wait. Why is he beautiful for calling you for not letting you have pizza? Why did?
Oh, because he knows that he gets very upset because I don't have a regular slice of pizza.
What do you mean? You have like
I put extra cheese.
So can't you have good things?
I know that, but people.
By the way, there is a mentality. I used to hate it.
Healthy. I went to all my doctors. I went to my health.
Healthy doesn't mean never. It means less.
Right. So, but I'm one of those guys who's very abusive. And Penny's the other way. He bikes like 90 miles. Really, I'm very serious. He joins these bike-a-thons and he's exercising and he does these dance classes.
Good for him.
I know he's become very healthy and he's very careful.
Why is he getting in your case?
The way he eats the salads and the healthy, but he has control. I told him right now that I am now 64 days in of non-smoking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's you choose.
But I have to start walking again. I have to start exercising. He goes to the gym. He got his children into it and he doesn't abuse it. I mean, not with his children. He himself does it a lot. But he's very careful and he knows how to eat it. And I've seen him eat a piece of pizza or a piece of cake, but he stops himself after a while. I see the pizza and I say, "Give me another slice."
Hello, if I believe in the mindfulness diet. When you're eating, do nothing else but eat. You'll notice how much you don't eat all the time. If you're in the middle of talking and you're eating a cookie, you won't. They'll be like, "Stop talking and eat the cookie." Believe me, it's a great diet.
He comes over to me and grabs it. He says, "Are you crazy?" Today he let me have my lunch because I had a piece of barbecue chicken and salad.
He shouldn't tell you what to eat. He's not your mother.
No, he's very helpful because he wants you to be healthy.
Let him do it for himself.
He does. He does it, but I complain to him to help me because he's so skinny and I'm jealous and I want to lose right now.
And being skinny is overrated.
I'm going to
Zombie apocalypse. Who survives? The thin people or the heavier people?
Since I joined the Kidney Renewal Organization, I want to donate a kidney. They told me I have to lose
get
50
healthy.
pounds. No, I'm very healthy. I did my testing, my blood testing.
You have to lose 50 pounds to donate a kidney.
No, but you can't be fat and overweight.
I don't think you're fat or overweight.
I know you don't think so, but they still said that they'd like me to go down another 50 pounds.
Believe me, if they need a kidney, they're not going to be so picky.
Well, they don't want me to die in the thing there with the operation, and I'm being very careful. I still have time before they approve me.
I wanted to ask you, what sign are you? You're very strong.
I'm Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Me and Oprah Winfrey and Tom Selleck, who I look like. Very
Wait,
handsome.
are you a water sign? I don't know what that is.
I'm a water. Aquarius is water.
Did not see that happening. I'm a fire sign. How does this work?
You see, that's beautiful. Fire and water do work together.
Shouldn't we technically extinguish each other?
Right, but we don't extinguish.
But we figure it out and make it work.
You know what? You can have like a moat with fire in the middle.
So you make sure I don't spread.
That's right. Okay, you see, that's right. I don't let your craziness spread. I control you.
No, but the craziness it's only crazy to some people. So either way, I want to talk about my weekend, which was crazy. So first off,
am I finished for the? First of all, let's do our advertisements, and then we can do whatever you want.
No problem. Okay, so we have Orchidia. It's a kosher dairy restaurant. They have a buffet every day from 12 to 3. Delicious food, $25 person, including sushi, coffee, and tea. So check them out every day from 12 to 3. We have Soft Fusion Inc. Located at 1548.
I'm going to kill you, Esther.
So hold on, it's tough. It's numbers. 4815 12th Avenue.
4850 to Kawaii, Esther. I'm going to have to. You see, now you understand why I have to extinguish you?
Hey!
I mean, not like the craziness, but not extinguish you. Go ahead.
Okay, so 4815 12th Avenue. You should go there. They're amazing. We have Soft Fusion Inc. They're a software development company that they've been doing this for 15 years, and they can help your business get to the next level and run smoother. You can get a free consultation at 718-215-9800. We have Pescata Carne. They're a meat restaurant that's located at 509 Avenue P. They're a traditional steakhouse. They're very sophisticated dinner, delicious exotic dishes. You should check them out. And they have a dairy version, Pescata New York, located at 1776 Ocean Avenue. They have amazing Belgian waffles, which, that's amazing. Yeah. They have all their food's great. They also have like this Frappuccino with a cookie inside. It's very original.
Discussing your waffles. I love that Napoleon. I had to go by the other day for an inspection.
Yeah.
And I told him, if you don't have the Napoleon ready, forget about me coming in there. I tell you, and my boy Moishi loves it. It melts in his mouth. And my daughter-in-law is vegetarian. It melts in it.
It's amazing.
That Napoleon is something like out of this world.
So that's Pescata New York. Let's see. Besides that, right, we have changepain@gmail.com. If you need someone to help you.
Are you going to help me? Do you see how depressed I am that they're coming
Yeah.
after me on my signatures? And, oh, by the way, I didn't finish my story. When they came after me, I let them. I found out before Shabbos that I was back on the ballot. By the way, everybody, I am back on the ballot, and I had no choice but to keep it quiet because it was Shabbos. And my family said, "Why don't you announce it Saturday night?" I said, "It's much of Shabbos. I'm going to wait till the next day. I want to go do a mitzvah." I went to the 2 jails. I visited the people. I felt better about myself. I spoke to the guys inside. They made fun of me. Hey, this is what you're worried about, you stupid idiot. This is what's making you crazy. Look at us, how we're suffering. And I apologized to them. I just had to complain to somebody.
Right. It's like wrong person to complain to. They got way bigger problems.
And then I came back after 9 hours of driving. I made a video. I said, everybody, I'm back on the ballot. It was fake news. And everybody says, oh, Heshy, well, you played the game. I said, it wasn't me. It was Schwartz and all of them that lied to you. This guy Schlussel making the fake news. So that's it. Go ahead, Esty. Change pain. So are you going to help me now get better, guys?
Yeah. So I want to say, right. So there's 5 ways of communicating. Yeah. And the only correct way is to be calm and assertive. Then there's people who yell. There's people who run away. There's people who are passive aggressive.
I never run away.
Okay. And there's people who make you feel guilty.
Yeah.
None of these ways will get you what you want. If you want something, you say, hi, these are my needs. Please respect them. And if they don't respect them, you can't trust these people.
Okay.
When someone screams and yells, you have to be calm.
Where do I go? Where do I call?
So yeah, if you need help with inspiration or you're feeling alone, I can help you with. I'm calling myself an emotional counselor. That's really what I want. I help people deal with their emotions. Yeah, you can email me at changepain@gmail.com or call for an appointment. My office is located in Borough Park at 347-687-9995. And join my 10-step program that I hopefully will change your life.
And they can email you all
dedicated.
the time, and you respond to your emails, changepain.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, guys, we have Chamula Jewelers, a family-owned business for over 40 years. They specialize in diamond engagement rings, eternity bands, and diamond jewelry. Yeah, you can bring your old jewelry in to freshen up to get a new look. Chamula Jewelers, located at 944 Kings Highway. Make a private appointment if you want, 718-336-1980. Again, you also have Tehila Tishler at ttstyles.com, TEETEESTYLES.com, for all your wigs that she buys and sells them and fixes them and cuts them for you. You can check out her website again, TEETEESTYLES.com, 718-675-6842. Her prices are just wonderful. Again, 718-675-6842. And then Green Line Building Solutions. We help you with your plans, permits, stop work orders, vacate orders, code compliance, ECB violations. We help you get into compliance. We do expediting for DOB, FDNY. We help you with settlements, criminal ticket violations. We help you. We specialize in evictions, and we help you get your gas back on. We're located in Borough Park, Brooklyn, on the corner of 54th Street and 16th Avenue, 5318 16th Avenue, 718-871-0382. 718-871-0382, the corner of 16th Avenue and 54th Street. And of course, I know we we discussed all these other restaurants, but one is a dairy, one is a meat, a steakhouse, a dairy restaurant.
They're all different. You should all try them out every day of the week.
China Glot is a Chinese restaurant. Wonderful. They have sushi as well. Really, I'm talking, he makes his own rolls. This guy,
you make me so jealous. I just want to go there and get their beef is so good. Oh, you think I can order? They close at 11, right? Maybe I can I
don't know what
pre-order.
Time they close.
No, I feel like they close at 11. I can Uber Eats them, maybe, if they have it. I mean,
people are telling me to go. So you can go to China Glot, 4413 13th Avenue. You can see their website, CHINAGLATT.com, 718-438-2576 to reserve a table. Again, 718-438-2576.
I didn't know you have to reserve a table.
No, you don't have to.
But you can. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Why not have a table waiting for you?
So yeah.
I was upstate this weekend in Woodman. It was packed. I should have reserved the table.
Wait, so I want to tell you what happened this weekend, okay? So first off, I signed up for the camping trip. I've been going for the past
year. You were going
year.
To a camping trip.
So hold on. So I was very excited. I had my whole tent, everything set up. So we went up early upstate.
It wasn't cold.
No.
I had my electric heater and my electric blanket on, and you're telling me you slept outside in the cold.
No, we didn't sleep outside. This is what happened. We went upstate Thursday night.
A tent is not outside?
Hold on. We went upstate Thursday night, and we were going to go Friday to the camping trip, and then we kept waiting, and it said that there were police blocking the road, so we couldn't get there.
Where was this camping trip?
It was a half hour from upstate South Fallsburg. I don't know exact location, and so we didn't want to leave until we knew that it was unblocked. So we're waiting, and they kept saying the camping trip's still going. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna remove the police. It didn't happen. All that happened was that so many people went upstate, and they had nowhere to go for Shabbos. They were stranded. And what happened was they found a different camping site nearby that they brought everybody there. and we couldn't go because it was an hour before Shabbos. We couldn't make it in time. So we just stayed in the house and we went Saturday night to see it. But thank God we weren't there. They didn't. They were supposed to transport the bathrooms there. They were like, none. They had to go walk to the gas station. Like, who knows? It was a crazy thing. I woke up in the morning and people were
thank
like,
God you didn't
"Oh,
you tried to con me into this.
not con you into this." No.
I would.
Last year I went and it was amazing.
You know, I would bring an electric heater on the cabin. To my tent.
You still can. Next week. Next week is Palm Stripping. PSF.
Oh, you kidding me? When I'm sitting outside at nighttime, I have a fireplace running.
So you can. The thing is, I woke up in the morning and all of a sudden it's like the whole world went upside down. It's like, sorry, you have no plans this weekend. That's never happened to me before in my life. So that was pretty insane. But it was really great because I ended up going with 4 girls and we all got stuck upstate and we all were in like this one small room, but it's okay because we bonded and we're closer now and we got to go at least once a Shabbos. But point is, it was a very weird weekend and all of a sudden everything just flipped unexpectedly. I did not expect this to go that way. But it was worth it. And next week there's still Palm Stripping, PSF. It's more for like a Hasidic crowd that want to go camping, but there's all sorts of people going. If you like Hasidic music and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hasidic people go camping?
Yeah, no, they have one just for Hasidim. I went last year. It's just like almost everyone is Hasidic, or everyone speaks Yiddish mostly.
And they sing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. The camping trip I didn't go to this year, so I'm doubly excited because I want to go camping. I have a special tent.
Come to my house. I'll give you. You can sit outside my house, build a tent.
It's not the same. I want to have a tent that says inspiration and something else on it, and people will come there to smoke and get inspired.
Oh, God help me, punish me. Oh God.
What? This is so great. I would elevate people to higher heights.
So, anyways, everybody, August 1st is our pizza party where I want you to come meet me and Dina, the Flatbush girl. I want you to vote for us on September the 13th. You're going to really have a very good time over there on our thing. Again, the pizza party. I'm going to text it to everybody.
Which pizza store? You know yet?
I have it. I have it somewhere. I'm telling you right now. It's located at where is it located? 549 Kings Highway.
What's this place called? Do you know?
It's called. I forgot what it's called.
Wait, it's a restaurant or it's
pizza? It's a pizza store.
Oh, I thought it was a location you're bringing pizza to.
No. It's a real pizza place. He's doing very nice. He's helping us out. Wonderful guy, Mr. Greenstein, Joseph Greenstein. Wonderful man. Just a gentleman, a father, a good businessman, a great pizza shop. My son tells me about it.
Gentleman and a scholar.
He runs over there just for his special pretzels, cheese pretzels.
Yeah, got to try them out then.
Yeah, I know he's very good. Also, our big barbecue that everybody is invited to Ballpark Flatbush.
Very excited.
Everybody, and there's no politician. I want the politicians to come too if they want, and they don't have to pay.
It's for everyone.
It's for everybody. It's going to be lots of people.
Politicians have to pay.
Politicians have to pay. Everybody else is free. I'm going to have all the kosher meats, super kosher. I'm going to have it run by a Rebbe Eisenberg, who's a super religious man. Who's a matter of fact at OU.
Where is this again? When is this?
It's located in Ballpark on East 4th Street.
Okay.
Between F and 18th Avenue. Our date temporarily is August 20th when all the camps are over and the people are home, or if their wives are not home.
That's a long time from now.
It's going to be on like a Monday, August 20th, August 21st. It's going to be a big barbecue. You guys are going to come. You're going to eat. You're going to enjoy. You're going to have everything. And you're going to all remember to vote for me on September the 13th. And we're going to have a great time. And that's it. That's the whole story on that one.
Wow. Okay. That's exciting. I'm going to invite everyone I know.
Anyways, yes. So we're not yet at the end of the show, Esty. So we have
right. So I mean,
you were telling me before I interrupt. Did I finish my commercials? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did finish your commercials.
I love you. I don't remember what's going on. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're not the one smoking.
I know. I hate you, Esty. Stop that.
Why?
Because again, and I want you to don't get angry with me when I'm going to tell
you. I
won't
won't get angry at you.
Okay, because I was when I went to the visit somebody in the second jail on Sunday.
Yeah.
So these 2 guards were walking around. They come over to me. We could check your car if you have marijuana inside. I said, please, if anybody was against.
Why would they check it?
Because they tell you there's a big sign there.
You brought your car with you inside?
Not inside. Where you drive into the facility, you park in the parking lot, and then you have to go through all the gates. And by mistake,
probably shouldn't take my car then.
And by mistake, I took a picture of the facility. They quickly grabbed my phone, deleted the picture. Then she was so angry, she made me wait like 45 minutes. And then I was walking through the bars. It's like Maxwell Smart. The bar open. After you go through all the checkpoints, you go through a bars. Then the bar slams behind you, and then the next room opens. You have to go through like 8 rooms to get to the visiting room.
That's
and
scary.
I think they tried to mess with me, and they locked the 2 bars, and I was stuck like 15 minutes in between 2 cages.
No.
I was shivering. I said, I'm dead. They got me for I don't know what I did. I was standing.
You see, by the way, isn't that messed up? When you go to a prison, everyone's always like, "Is there anything I'm doing wrong that I might get arrested?" Not, a regular citizen
So
is terrified. That's
they
crazy.
warn you that if there's marijuana on you or there's a residue of marijuana on you, they walk around with dogs. They could arrest you.
Okay, I can't go to this prison because there's always something near me.
Esther, you got to take a shower and stop it and don't. Are you crazy?
It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. I just
They don't
sometimes I don't know
check
what
you,
I
but
have on me. I have like things
When you're
thrown in.
supposed to check, like people go.
You want me to have to like vacuum my purse out?
A guy was arrested the other week because he carried a gun on the plane. Now he says, "I didn't know the gun was in my pocket." What do you mean you didn't know the gun
A
was
gun
in the
is different than weed
Well,
residue.
he had a
It's tiny
license to carry
crumbs
the
and
gun.
dust.
He had a license to carry the gun, but he knows not to carry the gun on the plane. Why don't you take it out of your pocket? Why don't you check your pockets, you dumbbell? You know, today they don't let you carry water, I think, or
Oh yeah, like
something
that's the problem. It's so
But again,
ridiculous.
when I was checking in on the plane to Israel, they took away my toothpaste, my shampoo, and something else, and some kind of a cream that I had.
Oh man.
You're not allowed to have it. And
You know
got
what
so
I
angry.
remember?
That was like $15 worth of stuff they took away from
Hello?
me.
I
Yeah.
remember I went to Cancun. They took away my cream cheese and like my water, but they left me with a box cutter. I had a knife on me and I
Oh,
did
God.
not know about it, but that's what they took away. I'm like, are you
You
serious?
could have got in trouble.
I had no idea it was there.
Okay,
I
but
came
why?
went on the plane and I was like, oh
But
no,
why
this is
didn't-
there.
But why don't you check yourself?
I try, but there's like, I'm not as
When you
that organized.
when you get into the car, right, to drive, do you put your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't check my mirrors and move the seat. I don't do all that stuff. I just
Because-
go in and hope it
but you know-
works. No, have faith. God's got me, okay?
God's got, my son doesn't turn his head. I scream at him. He says, Ty, you check your phone. You don't see me turning my head. You got to be alert when you drive a car. You got to be alert when you get on the
Oh, my
plane.
car is amazing. It drives itself. Literally, the steering wheel drives itself. The gas. I don't. Literally, I sit in the car. I don't hold on to anything, and I just let it drive.
Oh, my God. Steve, really, you're
Hello?
joking with me.
I have like a very good record. I've gotten into one accident in my life, and that's because I didn't sleep. But otherwise, I'm the best female driver.
Okay.
In fact, I want them to, if possible, I want them to have a race of drunk drivers, like illegal property.
No.
Hold on a second.
No, Esty.
First, listen before you tell me
A
that.
race of drunk drivers.
No, hold on. That's what I want. Right. I
People
believe
should get drunk.
I
and
believe that
drive.
I can drink a crazy amount and still drive well and safe. That's I think my mind is so strong it can overcome that. So if they can have an empty parking lot with like whoever wants to join cars, everyone has to drink the same amount or body weight or something.
And if somebody dies during this drunken,
Hey, if I die during this thing, I chose it. I have a right
Are
to
you
choose. I want to
crazy?
try drunk driving. I'm not allowed to.
so if somebody
It's in a
gets,
safe location. No one else is getting hurt. If I get hurt, that's on me.
so if somebody gets on top of a building and walks the roof, he doesn't want to really die, but he's walking the roof, and the cop sees him and says, "Are you crazy, man? You're gonna fall down." He shouldn't save him. Yeah, no problem. Just walk. Maybe you'll live.
No. So it's first of all, if it's someone else's building, they can put like a platform there so that if he falls, it goes whatever. I'm saying give a regular empty lot where you can where nobody can get hurt. There's nowhere to drive. There's only like lanes or
The
something.
cars will crash each other. He'll turn over upside down, or he'll bump his head.
So what? Well, if you bump into a car, you automatically lose because it means you don't know how to drive drunk. My point
there are
is that
there's rules to this.
yeah, I believe that I'm the best drunk driver. I just can't prove it because there's no lot that people let you get drunk and drive just for fun.
Thank God. Thank God. Wow.
I guess. It's just a
Z,
dream.
where are you, Z? I need you for this one. I need your help on this one, Z. Shamira, come investigate. This girl is crazy.
No. By the way, I do not drive drunk. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the hassle. I just believe I could if I needed to. Like
Okay.
zombie apocalypse happens and I just came from a party, I can drive the car.
Okay. Okay. Very good. I want to, before our show ends, everybody, you understand that the summer's almost over. It's halfway over.
The
not-
summer's just beginning. We're right in the middle. I'm not pushing it off.
Okay, very good. No problem.
Okay.
And by the way, the tuitions in the yeshivas are very high. I know you don't understand that, Esther, but my kid just
No, I
finished.
believe
It
it.
cost me a lot of money. I still have one more person that I'm helping going through school, and we're going to start college soon, and that's going to cost me also a lot of money. Even though my wife says the college might be less than the yeshiva tuition.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I got
What are they giving you in
I got
yeshiva? They're not even giving you a
grant and a
diploma half the
discount.
time.
No. But tuition, I'm just telling you, guys, be ready that the yeshivas are. So this is my problem with our politicians. Everybody says, well, Heshy, district leader, what are you going to do to help? First of all, as district leader, I'm going to start learning the procedures on how to knock on doors of our councilmen, our new assemblymen. I'm going to start talking to him to see what kind of legislation is. I'm going to start preparing that in the next few years when I get to the next position of my title, that I'm going to be able to somehow talk to these politicians, since I have a little bit of a title, to see if we could maybe get grants for our people, maybe to get tax credits that we're not vouchers.
They've been fighting for that for forever.
But we get some of it, but we don't get enough. And if you
Wait,
earn more
so-
than, and if the tuition is more than $10,000, you know that they don't give you anything.
wait, so Moster, right? Right now he's trying to
Everybody's
raise
upset
money.
with me. They're texting me, "Oh, I backed Moster." SD, I wasn't the one who backed Moster. You backed Moster.
Right.
So some people says, "Oh, you backed Moster." First,
No,
then I
you
denied.
let him speak his piece.
But I was against everything he said. Then they said, "Since you're on the show with SD, who backs Moster, we're not voting for you."
But you see, and that's not fair also. People are like, oh, if you're friends with Heshy, then it must be you agree with everything. No, guys, we have different beliefs, and we
Which we're
just
allowed to.
yeah, we just respect each other's beliefs enough not to like. So no, I do not agree with everything with Heshy. He doesn't agree with me, and we support each other as people, not our political
Right.
views or moral views. That's separate.
I love you. You are a wonderful girl.
Thank you. What's it called? So Naftali Most is trying to redo. He's trying to raise money for to redo something. I forgot what the guy's name is.
Since Felder's
Right.
case, so he's saying Felder, and again, nobody's stopping Mr. Moster from doing this. And what's going to happen is,
well, what if he can include in that bill? Hey, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get school yeshivas to be better, and we'll get vouchers. He would get a lot of backing for that.
Why don't we have it? Why don't we have the community get together? Why don't we have a group of leaders sitting down and making a conglomeration?
This is a question, right? The Jewish people have all sorts of leaders. There's modern Hasidic leaders. Why aren't they all together?
We should
making it. We should have a council.
You have a guy like Leon Goldenberg, who's a good, who doesn't care about Broadpark and Flatbush. Only his people that can.
I think 20 people should get voted in.
We're coming to the end of the show, everybody. Don't forget to listen next week, Monday. We're gonna have some special guests on the show that's gonna excite you. Yes, another controversial guest. I'm invited personally, SD, David Schwartz, to come on my show, my competitor, to face me like a man, face to face. Let's debate. Come on my show, and Jacob Landau, you little rat. I'm even letting you come on my show. I do. I hate him.
You can't. Then why would he come on your show if you hate him?
Okay, I hate you, but I still want to debate you.
We love you, respect you. You're just competition.
Come back to the show next week, 9 o'clock. Channel Just Enough Heshy. We love you. Thank you. Vote me in September 13th. September 13th, District Leader.
Lavish Girl and Uncle Heshy, they're the best candidates for you and me. Together they'll.
The preceding program is a paid advertisement. The opinion.
Спонсор точного времени – ресторан «Артхаус».
Самое сложное в ресторане прованской кухни «Артхаус» – это выбрать. Ведь здесь всегда найдутся блюда, соответствующие